Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, If we essay to commune with thee, wilt thou be grieved? But who can withhold himself from speaking? Job 4:1-2. Eliphaz stands before Job as the mouthpiece of your own outer man, that sense-aware self who cannot but speak what it sees and fears. If we commune with thee, wilt thou be grieved? He asks. And in that question you hear the tremor of the physical man who thinks all truth pain. Yet he adds, who can withhold himself from speaking? And here is the leap into your imagination, the very impulse of the second man who must give voice to your inner state. He speaks because in your limbs lie those rival races, the tactile world of dust and the sovereign world of feeling. The first man hesitates in fear. You might be angry at his words. The second man cannot be silent, for imagination must embody thought. To withhold speech would be to deny the creative self its breath. Your inner voice threads every word, even in error or doubt, that you may forgive it and see its real purpose. Eliphaz is both the judge and the judge-pleader in you. He would restrain his tongue out of respect, yet finds it impossible because he is compelled by his own state. You too are compelled when imagination wakes. You must speak your dream into being. So forgive Eliphaz as you forgive every thief in your world, who plays a part in delivering what you have already assumed. His urgings stir you to assume the better state, to say within, I have already spoken my dream, and it is done. Thus this passage is an invitation. Honor the speech of your outer self, but do not condemn it. See in Eliphaz the very motion of creativity crying out for form, and when you hear, who can withhold himself from speaking, turn gladly to your hidden imagination and speak boldly the fulfillment you already possess. In these two brief verses, Eliphaz embodies the tension inside every seeker, the desire to commune with one's deeper self, and the inner resistance that asks, wilt thou be grieved? Yet, despite that hesitation, who can withhold himself from speaking? Psychologically, this is the play of two states in consciousness. One is cautious doubt, weighing the proprieties of self-expression. The other is the irrepressible urge of the inner voice to articulate its vision. The conflict between restraint and revelation is the hallmark of every creative impulse in us. Words here are more than communication. They are the very first step in manifestation. To commune is to enter a new state, one in which the invisible self begins to reveal its pattern. The moment we allow the inner impulse to become speech, we have given birth to that state in the outer world. In metaphysical terms, speaking is the bridge whereby imagination crystallizes into form. That secret dialogue between the silent self and its first audible word sets in motion the causal chain that shapes destiny. This passage quietly reveals our prime divine power, the capacity to realize hidden realities by naming them. The soul's longing to speak is itself a spark of creation. Each word you utter from that inner place carries the authority of the unseen world. You are not merely describing what is, you are calling forth what will be. Notice the moment you feel that inner urge to express a new idea or vision, and pause to honor it. Then trust this gentle impulse as the voice of your deeper self rather than dismissing it as idle chatter. From there, give that urge a clear shape in words. Offer brief affirmations, intentions, or spoken gratitude, and feel the resonance of each phrase as though its reality has already been accomplished. Make speaking, journaling, prayer, or declaration your daily communion, confident that the unseen state you name is quietly taking form. In this way, Job 4:1-2 unfolds as a living blueprint. Divine creativity always begins the instant we heed that inner voice and let it speak. That very first word, born in faith, becomes the seed of every miracle.